Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold.
Let's move. All right, we going into another reaction video. We sliding over to we going back to YouTube again, and we actually gonna tap in with my favorite rapper, Kevin Gates. And he's talking with Theo Von. And I actually found a clip where Kevin Gates talks about some of the darkest times in his life. Me being a person who gained a lot of my strength through the fire myself, I felt like I'll watch this for the first time with y'all, do a full authentic reaction. So without further ado, let's get into it, man. Shout out to the chat, 333, for everybody that's still with me.
How did you start to get to know yourself, right? Because you talked about that.
Solitude.
Really?
Solitude.
Because you're one of the few people, you're one of the few kind of rappers I feel like that I've met or experienced or paid attention to that I know of that talks about that kind of stuff, their relationship with themselves, right?
Most of the things that we did, excuse me, I can't say we. I'm gonna say me. I'm gonna speak for me.
All right.
Most of the things that I did in my life that people would consider heroic or violent, or that I got stripes for, that was out of fear or seeking validation from somebody older than me.
When you look on your life, what are some of the worst pain that you felt like you have ever been in?
Physical, emotional,
mental. Probably I would say, or mental, like, because I've heard you talk about trauma and overcoming past traumas. You don't hear a lot of people talk like that, you know? So like, I'm just like,
recently, 2020, I was gonna kill myself.
Damn.
I had deleted my my Instagram for like a year and a half. I was gonna kill myself. Because I only felt appreciated for my ability to do. And then I was always looking at Instagram, and it was like I was comparing, and I spoke about this before, I was comparing my life to other people's life, and comparison really is the killer of all joy, and I didn't understand that until I started looking at my life like,
hey, this gonna be one of them deep ones, because when you could come out and speak clearly about it, I want y'all to understand something too. This gonna go off on a slight tangent, but we're gonna stay right here at the same time. When you listening to somebody healed, this is an example of listening to somebody that's healed. A lot of people don't understand the difference between a healed person and a person that's speaking through a place of still being rooted in their traumas. A lot of people don't know the difference just from listening to a person talk, which is why you'll hear a lot of people who have been through hella things get on panels, get on their podcasts or whatever, and they'll express themselves through their own experiences to make their points. And everything that they say that is valid and conducive to productive growth gets diminished and reduced down to a simple sentence or a question of who hurt you? This is a healed man, and his conversation right now is going to help a lot of people. But I just want to let y'all know, when someone can speak very matter-of-factly about what they've been through, they've dealt with it. People who haven't dealt with it have a hard time speaking about it oftentimes, or they'll try to make light of it and be humorous as they discuss it. But to discuss it with a stone face, stoicism, and seriousness and articulation, you've dealt with it. It's no longer a trauma point for you. It's just, I'm talking about some shit I've been through. So I just wanted to point that out. I'm gonna go back a little bit though, because he came in hot. Let's go.
From somebody older than me.
When you look on your life, what are some of the worst pain that you felt like you have ever been in?
Physical, emotional,
mental. Probably I would say, or mental, like, because I've heard you talk about trauma and overcoming past traumas. You don't hear a lot of people talk like that, you know? So like, I'm just like,
recently, 2020, I was gonna kill myself.
Damn.
I had deleted my my Instagram for like a year and a half. I was gonna kill myself because I only felt appreciated for my ability to do. And then I was always looking at Instagram, and it was like I was comparing, and I spoke about this before, I was comparing my life to other people's life, and comparison really is the killer of all joy, and I didn't understand that until I started looking at my life like, damn, like, I'm seeing everybody highlight reel, but at the end of the day, I'm just me. But everybody else living so great. but that's just the highlights. That's not what they going through every day. And it took me getting off Instagram and getting off social media, period, to see that people really do love me and enjoy the world and start having gratitude. Like, think about the things you're grateful for. Not what you don't have and not how shit not going, but think about all the good shit and just be thankful. Like, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. And that's when things started to kind of change for me.
That attitude of gratitude to take you so far. That attitude of gratitude to take you so far. Man, listen, y'all had no idea what being grateful in spite of would do for your life, would do for your physical health, would do for your discipline, would do for your peace. Being grateful all the time. When I blew out my knee March 21st and tore my patella tendon, I went to go get my MRI days later. I found out that the only structural damage I had, because oftentimes with this injury, you tear a few different things, right? I'm making this full circle, so stick with me. You tear a few different things. The only thing I told was just that one tendon. Everything else around was cool. Even though I knew, damn, I got a long road to recovery to get back right. I don't even know if I'm gonna walk right again. All that shit still up in the air at this point. Only thing I could do was pray and say thank you. It could have been worse. Gratitude is everything. Because I couldn't walk, I had to send my dog, my son. I had a purebred Akita. He was 11 years old. His name was Sebastian. Because I couldn't walk, I had to send my dog to be with my parents to take care of him because I couldn't walk. So I couldn't, tend to him. He's 11 years old. He got to get his walks. He need his energy. He got sick while he was away, and he gone now, but he got sick. You know what I'm saying? And he had been away from me for weeks, longest we ever been apart, since he been alive, actually. And I still got to make it to the vet to hold him, you know what I'm saying, while he took his last breaths in my arms. And on the way there, I couldn't talk, I couldn't speak, I couldn't breathe, but I still said a prayer and said, thank you for the opportunity to make it in time to see him off. For to be I took him right off his mama nipple, and I was the last thing he saw, and that's all I could do was be grateful. The day was gonna come anyway. It just happened to be that day, but I could just be grateful that I was able to get there. You know what I'm saying? Gratitude to take you so far. It just keep you balanced, man, and it's truly the root to real healing. Let's go.
A lot of people say that kind of stuff, but it's not a practice in their life, right? It's not like a real truth that they're living. I think that's one thing to me that's interesting about you. It feels like that's really how you have chosen to live your life. What were like practices?
I'm gonna be honest. Every day not gonna be a good day,
right,
for me, but I'm still gonna go to the gym,
right?
Because that is my therapy, and I kind of train myself to know that whenever I have like a fucked up feeling, like the days that I don't even want to go. Them the days that I had the best workouts. I didn't kind of start playing a game with myself. I know when certain people start texting me and it's low vibrational people, something good must be about to happen. There's got to be a test. Something good about to happen. And I just started training myself to look at it like that. And that's really how it be going now.
Yeah. Did you have self-hatred and stuff? Did you deal with that?
Of course.
How'd you know you had it?
My actions. You know who told me, who kind of started the conversation? I was talking to Plies one day.
Really?
Yeah. And
hold on right quick. Hey, Tez, you want me to bring you up for this part, man? I know you got some heat for this portion of the conversation. Shout out to Cortez in the chat, 333. You want me to bring you in for this part? But I got a question of the day. I was going to bring you in for that. You want to just wait to the question of the day? I don't know how long you got. Let me know in the chat right quick. Let's go.
It may not seem like it, but that's a real intelligent dude. So he was like, man, Gates, that's something I be noticing, bro. He said, Gates, man, you be acting like an ugly nigga, man. I said, what you mean? You be moving around like an ugly nigga, man, and you not no ugly nigga. You handsome, but I'm just saying you be like an ugly nigga. And I be like, what you mean? Man, you got to have some security with you. Can't nobody be just touching you. And then we'll sit down at the table and a lady was trying to tell me, he said, hold on, now I'm delicate. I ain't know what he meant, but he was talking about setting those energetic boundaries for yourself. Like, everybody not supposed to have access to you because it's taxing on your spirit. It's draining. It's draining. Certain phone calls is draining.
Oh,
hello.
yeah.
What's going on? They about to tell you some bullshit, some bad news. I don't want.
Yeah. Yeah, every time I talk to you, you don't feel good. Every time I talk to you, something wrong. Every time I talk to you, it ain't nothing about nothing that's about nothing. Every time it's some. That's why. Listen, you'll be hard pressed to get me to pick up on the first try. You better call me twice in a row like it's an emergency. Get me on the first try. I gotta. Hey, with my own family, they know I'm not capping. I'm just an honest person. I don't really care. Like, some people be like, well, that's not right. Man, I'm me. I'm me. I ain't. That's half of people's problem. That's some of what Gates talking about. What drove him into depression is worried about the approval. We grown. You think I give a damn if how y'all feel about me sharing how I choose to and not to answer my phone? Hell no. That's why we on the codes. That's why we here. I promise you'll be hard pressed to get me on the first try. You better call me twice in a row like it's an emergency. I gotta set myself up and charge my motherfucking social battery and call you back when I'm ready to talk. Look, when I tell y'all it's a gift and a curse when you become dead serious about your peace, because the way the force field be set up, you be shocked some of the people you gotta block. You would. Shout out to everybody that's here, man. Tap that like button, man. Let's roll.
Want to hear that shit?
Yeah.
Maybe that's my ego. You act like you don't care. I don't. It's not that I don't give a fuck. I could just give a fuck less.
Yeah.
Come on.
I care about me.
Right.
Fuck that. I don't want to hear that shit.
Damn. Yeah, it's so true, man.
Because a person that
you'll
don't
take it on.
A person that don't, you're not doing the work every day.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm doing the work every day. So a person that's not doing the work every day, it's really nothing you could tell me because I'm doing the work every day.
Link in the chat, Cortez. Come on. I'll see you when you backstage. Let's do it.
Like, I go weeks sometime without eating when I'm fasting, when I need clarity. I just stop eating. 3 days in, no food. You wouldn't even go 3 hours.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I have a headache. That's your body detoxing. So I don't even listen to people like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. People
don't care.
People get all fattened out.
He got the glasses on. Kevin Gates got the magic glasses on. Once you put them on, there's 3 rules that come with them. You can never take them off. You can never force nobody else to wear them. And you can't force nobody to see, see it the way you see it. Oh, no. You'll only be able to see things for what they are. Never how they want you to see it. You'll only be able to see things for what they are. Then the 3 rules that come with the magic glasses. Shout out to Dick Gregory. Rule number 1. Once you put them on, you can never take them off. Rule number 2. You only always see things exactly for what they are. Rule number 3, you can never force nobody else to wear them. Remember that. Kevin Gates he wide awake. And when you become wide awake like that, it's 1 or 2 outcomes. You either become, shout out to Cortez, I'm finna bring you up, brother. I see you. So it's 1 or 2 outcomes when you wide awake. It's a situation where you walking around mad because you're a part of the minority and you don't think like most people you're gonna encounter, or it's a situation where you become quiet, you become observant. You learn when and where. You pick and choose your spots when you want to give out all the wisdom of the sauce of the game that you got. You know what I mean? And you speak to those who are receptive. The people who are woke and mad, you will see them debating crazy online. You know what I'm saying? I see you, bro. But yeah, shout out to Cortez. Let me bring bro in proper real quick. Yes, sir. What's going on, bro? Mic check.
What's cracking, man?
Oh, everything good, brother. You know what it is. Gratitude. We alive.
I like this conversation, by the way. I've been following along.
I appreciate it, bro. As you know, these type of conversations need to be had. We here to crack the codes.
It's facts. From what he's saying. Like, I like jumping on with you. Some of the people I jump on with, they only know me for a couple of months or maybe a couple of years. But like, you don't know me basically my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this the YouTube audience, bro. So introduce yourself, bro. This a whole different animal, bro. Let them know.
If obviously I'm not linked on here, so y'all ain't none of my audience in here, but it's great. I'm Cortez Branch. I do a lot of stuff. I play sports. I host a couple channels myself, and I call myself a life observer. You know what I mean? Like, I like to see life. I like to see life growing. I like to see where people go, and I like to see what happens when people start applying certain principles in their life, especially principles that works for other people. You know, I'm big on that. Like if you got a principle that works, I want to hear about it. I want to see it. And then if I can affect it and make it work for me, then great. But if I can't make it work for me, then I ain't gonna try to make it work for me. You feel me?
Absolutely, I understand totally. Well, shoot,
Yeah.
let's look. We gonna now you good though, bro. I can see you, and
All right, cool,
your
cool.
audio clear too. We gonna go back to the video. It's like 4 more minutes left, so I'll be pausing and playing, and we'll give our takes. We're gonna collab on this one. Let's go.
All right, let's ride.
Or whatever they cook. Yeah, people just
I
wasting
mean,
your time.
food could be used as a drug sometimes. Sometimes food could be used as a coping mechanism. Because I used to use food as a coping mechanism. Sometimes I overeat, or sometimes I wouldn't eat.
What would your snack be if you had a destined like an evening snack, nighttime snack, good night Kevin or whatever snack?
Now or then?
Back then.
I used to drink a lot of syrup.
Straight syrup?
No, I used to mix it with like the pineapple sun kiss.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Activist was out. I used to like the cough syrup. I used to mix it with pineapple sun kiss, Sprite, and Mountain Dew. Them was my favorites.
Damn, and some syrup?
Yeah.
What kind of log cabin light or whatever?
And then I used to have to eat. What was my favorite thing to eat? I liked them little the Uncrustables, the little
with the peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah. I liked them. And what else I used to eat? Something else I used to eat all the time. I don't know if
Doritos maybe or something.
I don't know if it was chicken wings. It was something. I forgot. It was something I used to eat all the time.
Hey, I feel them though. I'm gonna share mine. My back when I had the big back, I used to eat I get off work, go to the gym, put up like 300 jump shots, then go straight to Myers, get a home run in frozen pizza back then with the pepperoni and sausage. I get a large bag of Doritos, and then I get me like a 2 liter or whatever soda. You feel me? Right after the workout, you feel me? Go to the crib. Body, all that. I used to put ranch on the pizza, on phone, real big back energy. You hear me? I used to put ranch on the pizza. I used to have cheese dip for the Doritos. I'm talking about a quick little 9,000 calories. I really was back when I was depressed. Oh yeah.
I'm still. I have such a pizza problem, and then especially a home run in pizza problem. It's the biggest problem in my life as far as like my diet is I cannot. I mean, I can say no. I don't want to. I love home run in pizza, and it's just my.
Is that your cope? Is that your in regards to this conversation? Is that your coping food too? That's your cope. Is that like?
If I'm
like
angry with somebody, bro. Like
yeah.
if I'm angry with somebody, I don't allow myself to live in anger. I really don't. It's probably one of the most negative emotions, and it doesn't really help you as much as like we would like to believe that it does. But I don't let. I make sure that if something is bothering me like that or something, I try to do the best thing that I can to get out of it. But if I get in a mode like that, man, I'm good. I love to grab me a home run in pizza to make me feel better. I ain't gonna act like I don't.
I feel that, man.
I ain't gonna hurt nobody today. I'm gonna eat this pizza. I'm gonna have a nice afternoon. You know, it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, but I feel them, man. When I was at my lowest in life, I definitely used food to cope for sure. Like I'll pull up to Baba's and get the Philly mix on my mama, half cheese, half steak, extra everything, mild sauce, cheese on the fries, go crazy, lemonade, yeah. Let me get this quick 5,000 calories, boy. I woke up one day.
It's large.
Yeah.
Large.
Oh God, and they'll put the fruit in the straw for you. They put the straw through the fruit. Make the lemonade look sexy. Yeah, doing too much. Oh, my mama woke up one day, damn near 270 with a heartache. You feel me? Had to figure.
I was 250. You know, I'm like 5'10", so I was like, ooh, bro. I was 250. This was when I was in a relationship with my kid's mom, and I remember it was like. I went to go get some of this. I came back with 10 wings, a big old plate of fries because I had to make them double it up. And then I'm talking about big ass drink. And I looked at I walked past the mirror because mind you, this is during like the 19 times. I walked past the mirror and I'm like, damn, is that me? Oh, ooh, bro, because I want to look at the mirror. I was wearing sweats every day. Like the only thing I did was I was outside working on my car, and I was working on my business from home because could nobody go outside. And so like I walked past the mirror and I was like, hey, no, wait, it's me. I'm talking about, bro. I called my boxing gym and my coach, and I was like, hey, I will see you next week. And I can't tell you the last time I ate 10 piece. After that, like I just been conscious about that. Bro, I don't never want to get back like that because I wasn't like that in school, and I wasn't like that after school. And so like when you're starting to enter your mid-30s, you really don't want to start packing on weight. You start getting heart problems. I know a woman that's barely in her 40s that had a heart attack last weekend, had to miss the whole 4th of July. And I'm like, how you have a heart attack? You barely 5'2". How you have a heart attack at 41?
Yeah, see, that's a different conversation. That's that fork and that knife. But I ain't gonna start lecturing them on that. We'll lose all the subs today. Let's go.
I forgot. It was. I know it was unhealthy. Whatever it was.
But you're talking about drugs.
Yeah, I used to do
codeine
drugs.
syrup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Codeine.
I didn't know what you were talking about at first.
Yeah.
Wow, and you were addicted to it.
I ain't gonna say addicted, but
you enjoyed it.
I didn't like it. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
But now
I never went to rehab either.
You didn't?
No. Rehab's for quitters. Yeah. I'm not trying to quit.
But you don't do that anymore, though.
Because I found a new drug. Fitness.
Yeah.
My new drug of choice.
Do you notice, though, are you able to notice a different feeling of how much different you feel making those
I miss
choices?
Yes, I'm going to be honest. And I hate to say what I'm about to say. When people be like, I miss the old Kevin. I get it. Because I miss the old Eminem when he was on drugs. That's the Eminem I like. That's the Eminem I like. I like the Eminem that was on drugs. Oh, yeah. So I know what people mean when they, man, I miss the old Kevin. I'm like, I get it. I get it. Because, I miss him too. Yeah. I do. But I'm not about to sacrifice the way I feel for that. Like, I love where I'm at now.
Well, I think that's a trap too, is to stay where you are. It's a trap.
Man, you can grow.
The real trap is, we can take it there. The real trap is the fact that they start you from backwards anyway, right? So the first thing you was taught was wrong, and then you got to go through hell to find out right? So like, if you were taught first, like when I start making kids, they gonna know how high you can get off yoga. They gonna know how high you can get off just breathing exercises. They gonna know how high you can get off praying. They gonna know how good it feels to be able to just up and go run 5 miles and then go about the rest of your day. And the fact that it worked, because the food we eat is the food daddy eat, and he run the 5 miles with us, and we kids, we teenagers, and he's still walking us in. Yeah. When I'm 60, whatever age my kids is, they not gonna be able to beat me in a 5K. They not. I'm telling you now, they not, bro. When I'm on my knee heel up, I'm get my first mile gonna be probably a sub 8, bro. It's on accident. That's not even me pushing. That's on accident. You feel me? So when you take care of yourself, bro, health is the true wealth, bro. And if you was taught that up front, then you wouldn't have to be getting off drugs to learn that. You know what I'm saying? Or even they teach diet. They taught us the food pyramid, bro. Sent us clean off. I know you still probably eat. You still carnivorous. You probably still an omnivore. I see your shoulders. You probably still an omnivore. You getting your red meats. But listen, or whatever, your chicken or whatever. But bro, they sent us off, bro.
Well, chicken, they sent us off. For me, like, chicken is one of the ones that I like. People always talk about staying away from pork, but they don't talk about how important it is to stay away from chicken too. Like, fowl is not necessarily something that we need to be worried about eating. Like, think about it this way, right? When it comes to like the animal kingdom and hunting, right? When the last time you seen a gorilla snatch a bird out the sky? I'm not saying we gorillas or anything like that. I'm saying that we have very similar physiologies, and anybody that doubts that is probably an idiot. Damn. I'm just saying, like, you can have whatever beliefs you want to have. I'm not attacking nobody's beliefs. I'm just saying that, like, when it comes to like biology is undefeated. For thousands of years, biology has been undefeated. And unfortunately, from what people don't understand is humans don't really evolve as fast as they think we do. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain things you're not really supposed to eat. And if you do eat them, you're supposed to eat them sparingly. Like for example, if you gotta have out there, we just gotta have some meat, but you're not supposed to be eating slab on slab on slab on slab on slab, if at all. You know, I'm not saying go full vegetarian or vegan if you don't want to. I'm just saying, like, okay, fine. If put it this way, if you let's say that if you had a price tag on a burger or a disclaimer on a burger that said if you're gonna eat this Angus steak burger, you're gonna take 3 months off your life. You're probably gonna not eat 5 steak burgers in a week. You're probably not gonna eat 2 in a day.
It's on there.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's on there. No, it's on the label. It's on there. It show you everything y'all buy in a box in a bag. It tell you on there in writing, this gonna get you gone. Everything you buy, every bag of chips, every bag of ho-hos, every box of whatever it is, if it come in every soda, it tell you on there. Read it. It tell you this gonna get you up out of here.
This
red 5, yellow 6, blue 7. Sound like a Peyton Manning audible. Gonna get you gone.
You travel, right, bro?
A lot.
So you know, like what I know is when you leave the country,
that shit illegal. It's not even in the food.
Changes.
It's illegal.
It's not there. Like
the ingredients are illegal.
I was in Greece a couple weeks ago for that big giant event that I was in. No need to plug them right now. This is your show. But when I went to get some food on the boardwalk down there, right next to the ocean with the Aegean Sea, and I ordered a pizza, bro. It ain't nothing like this stuff that they offer, and all the extra flour bleach and everything they doing to the wheat. And let me tell you, I didn't have no issues, no digestive problems, nothing the entire time. And the same thing happened when I was in Costa Rica. Also, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but like, so way back in the day when we was kids, I know you remember this because we the same age. Orange soda was a thing, and people don't understand that. But somewhere along the lines, I want to say probably when we got towards high school, orange soda's whole compound and flavor profile changed. And people didn't notice it because of the artificial red dye that was turning it orange. If you look in there, it's yellow 5 and red 5 that make the orange color for the sodas. Overseas, orange soda looks like orange juice like it did when we was kids.
Yeah.
Orange soda don't taste nothing like what it tastes like here. Let me tell you, I had a Fanta in Greece, and this Fanta was, believe it or not, it had vitamin C in it. It was nourishing. It tasted like carbonated orange juice.
Yeah, it was orange juice.
It tasted like carbonated orange juice.
And it probably had an expiration date for like a couple days from now.
It was 4 days. 4 days. You know what I'm saying? So and I drank that, and they're like, "Oh, you drinking that?" Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Look at what you drinking, man. You try to drink this American Coke. Other people in other countries don't drink American Coke. Coke don't even taste like Coke in other countries. If y'all don't know this,
it's one of them things where it's just like you can't once you like I was just talking about the magic glasses, bro. It's one of them situations where it's like once you enlighten and you understand things differently, when you know better, it's your responsibility to do better. We now live in the age of information. So now your ignorance is willful, right? There's people who will literally tell you, don't tell me what's in the food. I want to enjoy this. They blissfully, I just want to be, but listen, it's, you got to, when you choose a side, you got to take everything that's on that side. And that's why I got my channel the way it is, because I want to be honest with the people I care about most. You know what I'm saying? Like my folks, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, when you choose a side, you got to take everything over there. So yeah, okay, you don't want us to tell you that the meat industry is different. Cool, allegedly. All this is alleged for content creation purposes, and you know what I mean? It's just our opinions and all that. So yeah, but if you don't want us to tell you the truth about it, cool. Do not expect me to weep for you when the doctor tell you the truth about what's going on with you. You see what I'm saying? When that you want this part, you got to take that part. It ain't no. You can't live on both sides of the street. You know what I'm saying?
What did they give us to drink at school during sports? What did they give us to drink?
Wait, you said when? Shit, I don't know.
During sporting events. Now, mind you, I mean, during sporting events, what do they push? What do they push?
Gatorade.
Let me tell you this: Gatorade is banned in Europe.
Allegedly, all for content creation purposes. Yep.
Like what? I mean, I tell you straight up, I was just there, and they told us if you bring Gatorade, we will confiscate all of your belongings.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't sell it in the country. They don't sell it. I didn't find it in Amsterdam. I didn't find it in England, and I did not find it in Greece. So I'm gonna tell you right now, Gatorade for content creation purposes. Unless y'all want to sponsor me, Gatorade, I'm not gonna say nothing nice about y'all. I'm just gonna keep it 100.
Oh yeah, you already smoked the sponsorship. You got a question for you though. He said, "What's wrong with chicken, Tez? Sounds like a childhood wound. Mama would tell you we got McDonald's at home, and young Tez just wanted chicken nuggets, and now he's hating."
I'm gonna tell you straight up. That's funny. That's really funny. I never liked chicken nuggets. I was never a chicken nugget person. But I want you to do yourself a favor. Don't take my opinion on this. Go and Google a YouTube video of the process for making chicken nuggets, and then you tell me you want to eat that. Where do you find the nugget on a bird? They say all white meat.
Hey, listen, listen. They sold y'all the nonsense. They told y'all the nonsense. It's cool. We went for it. But once you know better, you gotta do better. A lot of people say like, oh, like I hear fake testimonies like, oh, you know, I went vegan and I got so skinny the doctor told me I got to go back to eating meat. I was finna wither away and all this and that. Listen, bro, I stopped eating meat damn near 10 years. I haven't eaten an animal in like 10 years, bro. And I've been over 200 for the 10 years I haven't touched an animal. I was over 200 pounds for like 8 of them. I'm just now, because I've been boxing training, I'm just now, my walk around weight is like 190. You know what I'm saying? Because when you train for boxing, bro, you just get lean as hell. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, you can't do nothing about it.
Non-stop cardio.
Yeah. So
that's why I do it when I need to drop weight the most. That's when I jump. I jump on boxing when I need to lose weight the most. Everything else that people be trying to do, look, all of that extra stuff that I see all the girls posting that they be going to like Swallow Cliffs and running upstairs and stuff. That's cool and all. But if you really want to get your whole body in shape the right way without all that saggy skin and everything that happens when go box. Even if you're not trying to hurt nobody, go box, get you a trainer, and you will start to find out that your body will look at every boxer. Look at every professional boxer that's not a super heavyweight. Every single one of them is shredded to death. They be 140 pounds. They look like 175. Like these boxers be looking like NFL players, but they be 160, 150, 155, but they jacked, shredded, shoulders wide, all the lats and traps. They got giblets. You know what giblets is, right? You know about the giblets under here? I don't
know that terminology. You're on your own. Hey, I don't know about no giblets.
Wait, they right up on the ribs. It's when the ribs get their own abs.
Oh, okay.
That's the giblets right there.
Them giblets.
Yeah, them the giblets. Where used to be love handles and rolls and
we got 2 more minutes on Gates, man. Let's see what the rest of the cook up here.
With me, or you could grow without me. But either way, it's onward and upward with me. But I do get it though when people say, "Man, I miss the old Kevin," because I miss the old Eminem. I do. I miss the old Eminem. I swear to God, I do.
Oh yeah, I believe that. I miss there's times in my own life that I missed. There's times in my own life where I felt like I was funnier or like had better ideas and stuff, but things just change and sometimes it's different.
I like where I'm at now.
Yeah.
I like where I'm at now. Man, I'm a motherfucking supermodel, man. I love where I'm at now. This shit different now. I used to couldn't even do the ab wheel. Now I do that shit effortless.
Really?
I go jogging in the morning effortless. It's just automatic. When I stretch, it's effortless. When I fuck my bitch, it's just effortless. It's and I do everything better. And I hate to say what I just said, but it's the God honest truth. I wouldn't change this for the world. It was time drinking, sir. My dick wouldn't even get hard.
Oh yeah.
And not to get off on those sexually related type, but I had erectile dysfunction at 23, 24 years old. Yeah. Because of all the drugs I was doing. So I'm okay. I would never trade that for this. I love where I'm at now. I can sing better. Like my
he do sound a cut better. I go to I go see Gates every time he comes to Chicago. We got what we need on the reaction from this though. But yeah, man, I think closing on this, like speaking on him being a better version of himself coming out of dark times and living a clean life, and the high that you get from that being 10 times better than like the high you was getting from when you was living, you know, in a life of peasantry, essentially, you know what I mean? I think that it's a positive thing. And the more people who are healed and able to speak, they should get their testimonies, but a lot of people don't get these testimonies. And that's why Kevin Gates is my favorite rapper, because his vulnerability allows people to walk away from their shame. Whenever I go to his concerts, you always see grown ass men, face tats, look like they probably got a couple hats under their belt. You know what I mean? These cats be in there bawling, crying, bro, all in the audience. I'm looking to my left and my right. These dudes, I'm talking about crying hard, bro, because you know, a lot of times people, they operate and live in shame. And one thing, that's why I always remind my audience and my subs, like, you know, anybody who come across my videos, hey, it ain't whatever you're going through with the amount of people on the planet. It's at least hundreds of thousands going through the exact same thing. If not millions, even if you got some low percentile shit going on, it's still 6 figures of motherfuckers that relate to you directly, you know what I'm saying? Like your exact problem. So, you know, people be out walking in shame, but you know what? I blame the internet for that, you know what I'm saying? And that's why he said he healed himself getting off and detoxing from Instagram and social media and stuff like that. I think that is beneficial. When people take detoxes, I think it's good for them. I don't detox because you know how I am when I put my foot on the gas, G. So I don't detox, bro. I'm dropping content every day. The streets need me. You feel me? I done became a part of people's lives. The streets needs me. You know what I'm saying? They come to get these codes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I got a comment on that, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And this might ruffle some feathers. Your social presence is just as important as your physical presence in 2025, and it's only gonna get worse in the future. So if you're not out there writing your own story, somebody's going to write it for you. And I'm not letting nobody write my story ever again. When I let other people write my story ended up in a place that I didn't want to be. In places where I didn't recognize me. And I don't think that that's what any man, especially, I don't think any man should allow a bunch of other men or anybody else to write his story for him. So if you upset that I posted, okay, but you also watching Chris Brown, you also watching Jamie Foxx, you also watching all of these off-brand rappers who don't write their own lyrics and act clowns on the internet, non-rappers. I'm not gonna say no names because I ain't trying to go that hard, but there's people out there, influencers, who don't have no real talent, that's always online, and y'all watching them, and y'all got something to say about Tez from down the street. Tez is not any different in that aspect. You know what? I'm so tired of the whole unique argument. You ain't got to be unique. You have to be genuine. And I think that genuine is way more important than trying to be unique. Well, so what if you just like somebody else? I got 7 brothers and sisters. I'm the oldest out of all of them. You mean to tell me that we all supposed to be completely different from one another when we all came from the same 2 folks? That's not gonna happen, man. You know what I'm saying? We grew up together. We was raised very tight knit, close together. We're gonna be similar, but genuine is way more important. I love when I call my brother and we laugh about something. I love when I call you and we laugh about something, even if we didn't see it, you know, together. We might have saw it separately, but we both was like, yeah, bro, you know, we saw that. And then to be able to share that, that's what community is. I can't be in the same place as you right now, but we got the internet, we got these phones that these people invented, we got the ability to share something we thought was funny throughout the day. That's spreading your influence in a way that you couldn't do previously. Before, if Eddie Murphy said something, we all had to watch it and we all had to either agree or disagree. Now we get our own platforms, our own voices, and show our personalities. We ain't got to be just like everybody because they say we need to. And guess what? Yeah, we got feelings. We just don't live in them.
There we go.
You know,
that's the one. That's the one.
I got
drop the mic. I gotta.
If you like what you just saw, support the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and jump in the comments. Talk to me so we could crack these codes. If you want to support the channel monetarily, go to my website and cop some merch, www.theclassiccodes.com, or you can shoot me a Cash App. Either way, stick to the codes. Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Hardened my heart and now hardened the flow.